My name is Hannah Pogue, and I am the creator of issimo. issimo is a music learning game prototype I developed on Unity 2D. It allows young or inexperienced musicians to train their ears to match notes and recognize melodies using a friendly and simple interface. The player's goal is to help the issimo, small tadpole-like creatures shaped like musical notes, to sing their songs. To do this, players are provided hints, audio clips that play the goal melody. The player then simply needs to drag the issimo to the right positions based on the tone they produce. Players can review their progress at any time by hovering over the issimo to make them sing their tone, and can remove the issimo from their position with the clear button. Players can also progress to any of the 6 melodies at any time to learn a different series of notes. I relied heavily on my knowledge of music while producing issimo, and as a result I put in a lot of musical references. For starters, the name of the game comes from the musical suffix issimo, which means extremely or very, such as in pianissimo, which means very quiet. I also designed the issimo to look like eighth notes to reinforce the idea of them being notes, as well as making each of them sing one note on the C major scale. In addition, the players can hover over the issimo at any time, letting them sing their note, which means they can create their own melodies, even though that has nothing to do with the game. I've always liked little surprises like that in games, so I wanted to make sure I put one in my prototype. I've been wanting to make a game like issimo for quite a long time. I love music a lot, and it's always been a passion of mine, and I'm mostly self-taught. When I was little, I used to go up to my piano and sound out songs note by listening to them over and over again. This organic way of learning music really helped me understand music better when I finally was able to take music theory classes and be more traditionally taught. So I feel like this organic approach is really important, especially at a foundational level for young or inexperienced musicians. It's a great stepping stone. The most exciting aspect of issimo is that it's a prototype, so there's a lot more that can be expanded on. I've thought of a few expansions already. Some of them are relatively simple, such as making it so the computer can generate random melodies for the players to match, or allowing them to be able to use a note more than once so that they have to learn the difference between a note repeating and a note ascending just by one value. There's also the obvious possibility of adding more notes, having more scales than just one, or adding accidentals so that there can be sharps and flats. It would also be very exciting if we could have it so there are multifaceted pieces of music being played with different counter melodies and harmonies and things like that, so that players have to learn not only to match melodies but also the less obvious parts of music. This prototype was a wonderful stepping stone for me as a designer. I got to handle art and programming and do everything on my own, finally understanding how to make a video game and not just work on one part of it, but I got to do the whole thing. And in addition, it's a great product. I'm really happy with how it came out. It's got a very whimsical and playful mood that I think matches throughout its art and its music, and just, it was a lot of fun to make. I had a great time doing it, and I hope that I can move forward with this project. Thank you so much for your time.